Hello learners, welcome to TryWrite. Coming to the end through Java concepts. Coming to the end through Java concepts. Please let's build a task. Let's create a task, a mini project to integrate all learned concepts. We have learned so many concepts, so let's integrate all these concepts and make a task. Integrate all these learned concepts, and we should create a task of. We will be creating a project to create project. We have the student management system. We have the student management system. We have to add, update, and delete student record in file storage. Add, update, and delete students, record them in file storage, and record them in file storage. Now, finally, I repeat, we have to create a student management system where we will add, update, and delete students and record them in file storage. For this, we have a project. So we will overview projects. Overview through the projects are console-based interface. We have the console-based interface, which we will be inputting all these value and getting the basic values to be seen on the console. And we will be storing student record in file using Java, and we will be storing these files in Java using Java serialization. We will be using stores student records in a file using Java serialization. And each student has, and we will considering that each student has ID, name, age, and course grade. Yeah, we will be considering that each student has ID, name, age, and course grade. So finally coming on to the project, we'll be going to three. Okay, we will going to three Eclipse. We will go through Eclipse, and where we will be constructing all these projects. Yeah. Now we will be going through all the project here. Here the project structure. This structure management goes through three phases: student or Java, student or Java, student or Java. It saves the project. It saves this project, student or Java, and student manager dot Java, student manager dot Java, and main app, student dot Java, student manager dot Java, student main app. Or we will be considering all these C files in a single file only. We will be combining all this constructing these C files in a single file only. So yeah, yeah. And going through this, we will have the main app. We will have the main method, which where lies the where lies the is public static void main. This main line of Java string main method, Java main method. Yeah, public static void main. Yeah, this one is only the main method. Yeah, here this one will be only the main method. This is only the main method. This is a starting point of the program. This is the starting point of the program. It uses a while that will stay true, loop to repeat, show a menu loop that is using that will be showing repeatedly true to show a menu and perform operations based on the user input. it's it is used it will use a while that will return true to keep the loop, repeatedly show a menu and perform operation based on the user's input. Let the these are the main methods. Now while you will knowing here while this while line, yeah, here while read dot buffer line, read dot buffer line. This one, this line while this line, yeah. Before that we have the buffer line. Before that we have the buffer line. This line, yeah. So we'll discuss about this first. Buffer reader, buffer reader, where we are making the object of this reader equals new buffer reader, which is having the new file reader file name. This is the file name, this is the file name, and new file reader which will store the reader. Open the open the file student txt for text for reading. It will open the file student.txt for reading. And buffer reader makes reading line by line efficient. Buffer reader makes the line reading line by line efficient. File reader opens the file in a stream of characters. The file reader, this file reader opens the file in a stream of characters. Huh. Now coming to the main this line, this while line, yeah. While line equals reader dot reader line not equal to null. Reads each line of file one by one. It reads each line of the file one by one. Keep continues until where no more lines. It will go up till there when there are no more lines. If 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 coming to this line now if line dot start with id plus id plus double string comma will not be equal to if this will be not equal to line dot start with if this will not be equal to line dot not matlab this is not line dot this is if not line dot start with id plus comma checks if the current line does not start with the given id followed by a comma checks if the current line does not start with the given id followed by comma. This is the way this is a way to watch the student record line that begins with suppose there is one or one student whose name is John. This is the way to match the student yeah. How if it does not match the line is kept. If it does not match the line is kept. If it matches, if it does not match the line is kept, and if it matches, if it line is kept as lines as line is kept. How line dot add like this lines dot add line. This will add the line. This will if the line is kept, if it does not matches the line is added, yeah. And add the line to the temporary. If it matches the lines will be added to the temporary list of records kept, yeah. Else if it is found true, if the found if this part found which is a boolean type of data, so if it is found false, if it is found true, if it is going to be true, if the line does with id plus comma, it means that we have found the student to delete. If found the student to delete, and so it will delete. Set found equals to true. Set found equals true to indicate that the deletion matches was found. Set found, it will set the found true. If we set the found true, it will indicate that the deletion match was found. Deletion match was found. Now 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 we have try. Now we have try catch block. We have try and catch block. Now we have try and catch block here. Try and catch block. For it ensures try block. For this try block, the try block. It ensures that the buffer reader is automatically closed after after use. Even if an error occurs, buffer reader is already is automatically closed after the use. It it clears the safe. Then using try, it's clearer to use the safe to use try, and that is safe. And finally reader dot close. Finally than to use and than to use finally reader dot close. We are using scanner dot close now. Scanner dot close. For that we are using reader here, like that to use this reader dot close. So if we use try and block, that will be safe for us because we can avoid that. Now buffer reader dot new buffer reader line. Yeah, this line. Now coming to this line try block. Yeah, this was safe. This was safe. Yeah, we have moved to that main method line. Yeah, main method. Now moving to the other part of the program. Now menu system. There is a menu system. We have seen that there is a menu system in the program. Yeah, there is a menu system here. Here goes the menu system. Here goes the menu system. Menu system. Yeah. So plen add a student, system dot out dot println, add a student, update a student, delete a student, exit. These are all the lines that we want to add or delete in the program. The program waits for user input choice. The program will wait for the user input choice, then calls the appropriate method. Then calls it will call the appropriate method. As we have entered here, the program the user will enter his input, then it will execute according to all these things. Hmm. So add student scanner is making you we are getting the input through the scanner. So we are making use of scanner here. Add student dot scanner dot add student scanner here. Yeah. See. We are making an object of scanner here also for that addition work only. Add student scanner, update student scanner. Similarly, there is an update student scanner, and similarly there is delete student scanner or exit if the choice is 4. Now we have the add student. We have the add student. In the beginning, we have the add student. Private static void and add student. Scanner space scanner the object. Prompts the user for ID, name, age, and grade. Prompts it will tell the it will tell the user for his ID, name, age, and grade, and append the data to the student.txt. It will append the data to the student.txt using file writer in the append mode, which will be true. Yeah, which is true, right now. Yeah. Add a new line to the format. It will then add a new line to the format that ID, name, age, and grade, and find ID, name, age, and grade, and then comes the update student. Now there is other one, update student. A new line in the format. It will add a new line in the format ID, name, age, and grade. Yeah. Now update student. Ask the user for the ID of the student to update. Ask the user. It will ask the user for the ID of the student to update. Read all the. It will ask the user for the ID of the student to be updated. Yeah. See. Update student. It will ask the user for the ID of the student to be updated. It will ask the user for the ID of the student to be updated. Yeah, yeah, like this. Yeah, this. It will ask for the ID. ID it is asking here and it is updating here. Yeah, it is asking for the ID here, and afterwards in the array list where because it's storing the data, so it will again which while this reader is not equal to null, it will update it here. It will update it here. Yeah. Now read all the lines from the file into the list dot lines. It will read all the files from the list dot. Yeah. See, list array list. It is a list, so it will read all the files. And in the beginning it is false, and after conversion it will go to true. Yeah. Like way searches for matching ID. So it will search for the matching ID. Search for the matching ID. If found, pronounce the user for new name and a new name, age and grade. Yeah, if it will found the IDs to be true, if it will found the ID to be true by here. Yeah. If it found the ID, which is suppose if it lies anywhere and that equals to the ID, this provided ID. If that ID becomes equals to that ID, it will prompt the user for the new name and age and grade, and replaces the old record in the list with the updated data, and rewrites the file with the updated data, and it will finally rewrite the file with the updated data. Yeah, like this. It will add line else find the ID and add new lines to the data presented there. Yeah, and if found, it will be coming here. If found the ID, it will be coming here. It will prompt the user to for the it will prompt the user for the new age data and everything. Yeah. Here it will ask the user. Yeah, how for string one is equal to line string. If the lines in the string one is a writer dot, it will write the lines and it will ask the required data. It will ask for the required data. Yeah. And if not found, suppose when we are coming to the if not found, this will be the thing that will be found. This will be a if found, it will be coming here. If found, if will, all the things will happening here. All the things will happen here. Yeah. And if not found, if not found, ask the user for ask the user for ID of the student to delete. It will ask the user for the student ID to be deleted. If found, it will update it. If not found, it will ask the user ID to be deleted. Student ID not found. Yeah, else we are not getting student ID. Hmm. Uh, Ask the user for the user student ID to delete and read all files from the file. It will read all the files from the file and then skip the line that starts with the given ID. Then it will skip the line that starts with the given ID. Rewrite the file with the remaining lines. Rewrite the file with the remaining line. It will ask for the new ID. It will ask for the new ID. Yeah, it will ask for the new ID. New matlab it will this ID which will not match. It will skip those ID and the ID which will match here. It will it will just be changing according to the all the users input according to all the users input. Rewrite the file with the remaining ID. If the student was found, if it was found, it deletes the record. Otherwise, it if notifies the user, it will if the ID student is found, if the ID of the student is found, it will delete that ID and it will tell the user that I found it and will delete it. Yeah. See, delete. It will if it is found. If the student ID is found, if the student ID is found, it will go. We will take the scanner class, a scanner class here, and making the object. If the student ID is found, array dot list. It will go to that list. It will go to the list. And boolean if found is false in beginning, it is found. So it's boolean found is false. So the found is false, and it will if it matches, then the found will become true, and found will become true if it is found if it is and if the found value if found means if true, that will come to this value and it will delete the student data and the student deleted and it will delete the student data right or right and one plus slash right line equals lines string one dot lines. Yeah, it will delete the files for string one if it lies in the lines right or right writer dot write one plus slash n and move to the next line. Yeah, and it will print that student ID is deleted. Similarly, all the things are done here. And moving on to the next, we will be going through that. Yeah, we saw all we'll going through all. We have been going through all these things, and now it is done. Now it is done. That here the project is here all the, in this all the in all the project in all the project we have seen the values and entering of the data. Now when we will run this program now to when we will run this program, yeah, it will we are on the console. On the console it's showing that student record management, add student and enter your choice. Suppose I'm adding enter choice one, I'm adding first student. His id is suppose his id is ky, his id is ky and his name is suppose his name is Raj. Yeah. And enter age is 20, age is 20. Yeah, not 320, it's 20. Yeah, 20. And suppose his grade is S grade or A grade, Yeah, that's better, A grade. Huh. Now we have to enter second choice. Now we have to enter second choice. Suppose if we are adding second, now this student has been first student has been added. Now we want to update him. We will update this ID. We will be adding enter two. We will be adding it. And it is ID. What is the ID we have entered? It was KY. ID was KY. Yeah, KY. ID was KY. KY. Yeah, this one was ID. Hmm. Enter new name. Now we have to update his everything, every details. Now we will updating his suppose Tina. We will updating it with the name Tina. Yeah, and her age is suppose 18 years only. 18 years. Yeah, yeah. Now her grade is B plus, B plus. Yeah. Hmm. Now all those grades are updated now. Now it will again ask delete student. Suppose we have to delete the student. So we will be adding enter 3. The idea of the student is ky. Hmm. ky. Yeah. Now we have entered student deleted. It is writing student deleted. The ky id student. We have entered na ky. For that the ky student is deleted here. For that the ky student is deleted here. And now it will move on until unless we enter exit 4 for 4 for exit. Yeah, if suppose we enter 4, yeah, it's exiting, it's exit now. For this part of the program we very well know that we have done all these things. For this everything will go as it is. Yeah, as in the program everything will go here. For the main lines we are having the inputs, we are having the four inputs, we are having the four inputs: student name, all student grade, his grade, update student, grade student. And for these students, these are this while true, while this is true, while the choices is going to be true, while the choices are going to be true, it will continuously be asking until and unless we exit. For we will press 4 for exit. Fine. And for entering the choices we have to scanner, we have to use scanner, we will be using a scanner like this with choice case 1 if the student, add a student, update student, delete student, and finally exiting. Yeah, like this only, like this. And now coming to the main part, public static, where comes the main part, public static void string add, which is first we will add the student. First for this we will go to the add student. We'll making use of the scanner class, scan, making the object of scanner, and user ID, name, and age and grade. All are need to be deleted, added. And we want to write all those things in the file. For that, we will be using the file writer with the help of writer. With the help of writer object, we will make that write in that file. Yeah, we'll make that write in the file. Yeah, same way, in this way only. New file, write file name dot comma true. Yeah, file dot write ID. Yeah, and now if it causes an exception, it will show with the help of e reference. Yeah, e reference. And it will show the message as this one is the message. Yeah, I think this one is file. Yeah, file writer. This one was add student. This one is update to student. Similarly, while going up to student, it is also a method. We'll making use of scanner class here, and we are making update to all the student IDs and everything whatever we require. So we'll be updating them in the array list ID. Array list ID. Here we don't have array list ID in the first add student class. Here we add student. Here we don't need to do all these things. Yeah, here we don't need to do all these things. But here we are adding all the students. So we are adding all the students to the file. We are adding all the students in the file. So here we will adding, after getting added, it will come to the array list program. And we are making, so finally we have the changes to be made in the array list program only. And now if the student ID is found false, it will do up till here. And if it's true, it will add line by line. It will add all the things line by line. Yeah, right here. And exception is found. It will do. If not found, it will perform this. And if found, it will found. If the student ID is found, it will go up for the values like this. Yeah. Student updated, error marks, error writing the file. If the exceptions are there, it will show the error writing for a student not found. Yeah, you can have a student found means it will be changed, and if there will be an exception, it will be thrown. Change and exception will be thrown. And if not found, it will be similarly printed, student not found. And now we will coming to the delete student. If you want to delete the student, first his ID has to be found. And again going to this array list. Array list will, if this in the beginning the student is false, but it is not found. And while going and searching through it, if it is found, if the found is true, if the found is true, if the found is true, it will delete it. It will delete it. Yeah. And after that it will first it will delete it, then the found will go true. When first it will delete it, then the found will go true. Yeah, if found now here, if found. Yeah, if found, similar here. We are making the writer. We are making the writer as the object. Yeah, and if it is found, writer dot write slash n will show the blank space, blank next line. Moving to the next line. Yeah, and it's student deleted. See, student deleted. Yeah. Now, thanks. We are coming to the end of this program. Now, thanks for being with me in this journey. Thanks.